guys some jokes, because why not? Let me see here. Where should we start? I like this one. I was getting ready to do the show, and I was on my way over here, and I thought, I'm going to stop, and I'm going to buy a lottery ticket. But then I decided against it, because I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, Jenna? At Fat Female and 40, you're already winning so much. You should really save something for the other people. That is just who I am. I'm generous with resources that I do not have. My brother and his girlfriend just had a baby. Yay! I know, we're like, more resources getting taken up. Just like a little 8-pound dinosaur. I swear to God. Slowly chipping away at our atmosphere. She's amazing. So, of course, when she was pregnant, they went to a ton of doctor appointments, as you do. And when they were at the sonogram, she asked the most important question that a mother can ask of her unborn child. Does my baby have an asshole? Yes. I wasn't at that appointment that day, but I wish I had been, because it would have been really interesting, because I like to think that the doctor kind of straightened up. Was like, ooh, normally my job is so boring. Everybody wants to hear the heartbeat. Everybody wants to talk about if the brain is developing properly. Not today. Today, I get to hunt for an asshole. If I had been at that appointment, then I could have saved everybody a lot of time and just been like, Doc, no need to hunt. My brother is right there. That's why he didn't come tonight, so I could talk about him. And I have been thinking a lot about the Dugars recently, speaking of kids. If you are not familiar, and many of you are, because you might have heard this before, but I'm still on track with the Dugars. I'm obsessed with them. But if you're not familiar, the Dugars, they are a real family. They have a reality show called 19 Kids and Counting. They are the family that worships at the altar of one woman's prolapsed uterus. Singling you out. Or as I like to say, Michelle is guilty of uterine gluttony. Like, ew, I know, I'm working on that one. That's the response I was hoping for. She's like, and you are fired. You are not coming to Mississippi Studios. F you. So as you can imagine, with that many kids, there's a huge age spread. Some of the kids are still in diapers, and some are old enough to be getting married. Jessa Dugar, as you know, I'm sure you may not know, she was recently wed. And when she was engaged, her father, Jim Bob, was creepily involved in her engagement, and he allowed her and her fiance one 3-second side hug to kick off their courtship. One 3-second side hug for the courtship. So what does that make a full frontal hug? I'm guessing that's Rumspringa. But I think that the real hero in this story is the freshly engaged gentleman who had to go home and masturbate to a side hug. That takes a lot of imagination. More than I have. Is Dan on the line yet? He is not, nope, thumbs down. He is not on the line. They're on the landline. That's a different kind of fun set. Let's see. I sent my aunt to a friend. Yes, come on in. Look at these seats right here. I saved them for you. I sent my aunt a friend request on Facebook recently, and I never heard back. But I figured that's okay. She's old. She doesn't know what in the fuck she's doing. Later, I went to visit her, and she actually remembered to bring it up. And this is what she said, and I quote, "I'm sorry I didn't accept your friend request. I saved that page for family. Standing there, I'm like, wow, this is really awkward. Because apparently no one has told her that her brother has had sex. Well, something came out of that. And I would really like to know what she's been thinking all these years at the family reunions. Like, why does my brother keep showing up with that kid? It's kind of weird. Best not to ask. And I'm sad to say, I imagined her disappointment when I had to explain to her, oh, I'm not the maid. We are, in fact, related. Wah, wah. It's okay. No likes from my aunt in real life or in Facebook, but I have a lot of likes here, and that's what keeps me going.